Good morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching. I thought I'd do a shave video for the first time today, and I'm going to use a few favourite products. I'm going to try a blade that I've not used in a long time, might have to abandon that halfway through, so let's talk you through it. Razor, I'm going to use this. This is my G2 Fatboy. It's not been restored, it's pretty good nick to be fair, it's just no real plate loss. I did have to repaint the numbers on this one though, they had faded a bit. And in there, if you can see, just trying to drop it out, we've got an Astra SP. Got the packet somewhere, here we go. I haven't used these for quite a while. Decent blades, but I thought I've not used one in here, so we'll give it a go. If it's bad, we've got a Gillette Platinum on standby, it's one of my favourite ones. Brush is going to be my Merkur barber pole silvertip. Only 22mm knot, nice brush. Started to lose a few hairs lately, which is a bit of a pain, but very nice brush indeed. Pre-shave, Proraso, Cypress and Vetyver. Since we've got it out, let's go in with that straight away, shall we? Okay. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. Woody cologne scent to it, a little bit of a green scent, but nice cologne with a bit of a woodiness coming through as well. Really nice. One of my favourite scents actually of any product. It's a shame they only do the soap in the massive trade bags, or the cream, sorry. If they do a tub of the soap in that scent, I will be buying it. Okay. Now, soap, Razorock Caribbean Holiday. Love this stuff, and going to use the matching splash as well. Very nice indeed. Just move everything over here before I start to knock it over. So, brush then. Let's get the brush soaking for a little bit in some nice warm water. I should have soaked it before I started the video really, shouldn't I? But let's not worry too much. So, soap, it's actually got a dark brown colour. Has it got cocoa butter in? Shea butter? No. Anyway. Ooh, yeah, scent. Yeah, just smells like holiday. It's rum, coconut, should we get pineapple apparently? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but cocktails on the beach is definitely what that reminds me of. So, put a drop of water on the top, just to start it going. And let's squeeze out the brush actually, we don't want it to be too wet at first. It's quite a soft soap, this one, so it doesn't take too much effort to lather this one up. I mean, to be fair, there we go, straight away. Okay, so, maybe a touch too wet the brush I think there, but never mind. Oh, there goes another bristle. Never mind. Never had a badge brush mold like this one before. It's well looked after, it's well cared for. Never mind. Oh yeah, a couple poking out there, not to worry. I can always re-knot it in the future, if needs be. Right. What are you doing for a shave today then? You having one? You waiting for a few days down, you got a bit more growth, or? I shave nearly every day to be fair, so we've only got just over 24 hours growth here really, but mine grows quite quick, quite coarse as well. So, shave every day to keep looking presentable. So, yeah, nice soft brush this on the face. Not the most backbone of any brush I've ever used unfortunately, so it's not the most ideal for really hard soaps, but for something like this, like a crope or especially cream, it's perfect. Tell you what though, you can't fault this cream, soap, crope. Oh God, look at all the hairs falling out, oh dear. So, £7.50 for this soap, which is a bit of a bargain for how well it performs. You know, Prorasos are about £5-6, and they don't perform anywhere near as good as this. Oh, it smells beautiful anyway, it's absolutely fantastic this one is. Okay. So, let's get the razor going, let's get it heated up a little bit, and actually, I'm going to start on setting, if that shows up or not, setting 6. it's fine for me. 7 feels a little bit too sharp. I'm sure you're fine with it, but you know, turn it down 1 notch, it's just a bit more comfortable. So let's give that a go. Okay, that blade feels nice in this razor. I know when I've had this blade in my 316, it was a bit tuggy, got a little bit of irritation. But I know these blades, a lot of you guys out there really rate these, so we will give it a go. Seems fine, to be honest. My 316 I find is quite particular about the blades it will take. Gillette Platinum or an Asset, anything else, I find it just doesn't seem to work. Whereas in this razor, some of Platinums, Gillette and Assets, everything just seems to work, and this one seems fine here, to be fair. Very comfortable. We'll see at the end how close the shave is though, before we reserve judgment. I can see 2 hairs poking out of me razor as well. So yet again, even more hairs missing from my brush. Not to worry. I've got a few more brushes on the way from Yaki at the moment. They've been on order for a month and they haven't left China yet, so this side of Christmas maybe. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that, shall we? I do like the Yaki brushes though. They just take forever to arrive. Although, having said that, they have got some in stock in Spain actually. When you go to order it, you can choose from Spain and they come in a week. With free delivery as well, so. Only a handful of them though. Try not to talk too much shaving that bit, otherwise we'll have a bit of blood spilt. Okay, so quick rinse. Any plans for the weekend out there? I know not a lot going on here. COVID-19 still causing a few issues out and about. Things are a little bit quiet. Holiday would have been nice this year, but maybe next year, right? Oh god, this smells fantastic. Oh, I love this stuff. $7.50 as well, what a bargain. Splash. Splash is £12, so it's about right. But the cream soap, $7.50. I can't recommend this stuff enough for the price. Scent does seem to be a bit divisive though. Some people love it, some people really don't. But you know, rum, coconut, you can definitely smell the shea butter in here as well. It's just a nice, it's not a light scent. I wouldn't say it's light or summery, but it does remind you of holiday, if that makes sense. Okay, making a bit of a mess in the sink here. We've got soap all over the show. Never mind. I'm going to leave this on 5 once I've removed all the hairs. So we're going to go in for a second pass on 5 again. If I turn it down below that, we tend to have quite a bit left over. I have to do a lot of touch-ups. A risk of a bit of irritation on my neck. So, across the grain. It's a good blade in that razor. I say in my others, I've tried this blade in Merkur 38C. It's not the best in there, for me anyway. 316 and in a D89. That's got a mild razor obviously, but I don't know, it always seems to leave a lot behind. I think it does feel more mild in this razor, I have to say. It's I used platinum in this the other day and it felt a lot more aggressive. Nope, it's cutting through reasonably fine. So, not bad. Make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not focusing too much on the mirror. I'll try to get too cocky here because this is actually feeling very mild for setting 5, and I'm going a bit quicker than I sometimes would do. So, let's try not to spill any blood. I'll go against the grain on there afterwards, it goes in a little bit, so if I try and shave across this bit, blood. So let's not do that. There we go. I'll turn it down before I forget. So let's go for, I said I left it on 5 for that pass, didn't I? It was on 6. I'm going to put it on 4 for the final pass against the grain. My neck's quite sensitive here. So let's make sure. No blood so far, so let's try and keep it that way. Okay. I've had to go back to the puck actually for this. I do like this brush, even though we're malting quite a bit lately. There's a little. It holds the lather quite well, compared to my synthetics at least. I've got a Samoga ball brush on the way, the 830 as well. I look forward to trying that when it gets here. Should be here in the week. Tell you what, the rain's pouring down out there. I planning on getting a bit of gardening done, but that's definitely out the window. Bit of sailing maybe, but definitely not gardening today. Okay. Dropping the towel on the floor over here, I'll sort it out after. So, bit red there, it was off. Not getting all that close with this blade, I don't think. Possibly a bit too mild. I've got quite coarse stubble. Might have needed a higher setting. This bit here will be a test of how good the blade is, because if we're going to get some tugging or some pulling, it's going to be here. Let's see. Oh no. Nope. Very nice. Not a bad blade combination at all. Just, I think for me, maybe need something a little bit sharper, or maybe higher setting next time. But we learn as we go on. Bit of overhang on this razor, so I want to make sure I don't cut my ear. Still no blood, we're doing alright. So I was a bit aggressive when it's still no blood. Missus will be wondering what I want to make. Right, you guys out there, but my Razorock still doesn't understand the hobby, should we call it. You only need one razor, one brush, she says. I mean, it's probably true, but we're not going out so much at the moment on COVID-19. So, on account of COVID-19, so treated myself to this not too long ago. I only had it a couple of weeks. A very nice razor it is too. Not a bad price actually, about 50 quid. Although I had to get it imported from the US for that. I don't go across against the grain here, because I always cut off. So just at a slight angle. Ooh, post. Right then, let's have a rinse off and see how it is. So, where are we? Face feels fine. A little bit on the jawline, a bit more than normal actually. We'll blame the blade, not a technique of obviously. Blame it on the tools. Okay, I'm going to turn it up a little bit actually just to catch these bits. I'm going to put it on 5. There we go. Oh, we've got bits to pick up around here. That's better. As much as I was saying about the blade earlier, actually, he's made quite a close shave. If not a few more pickups, then I'd get the Gillette Platinum maybe. I tried some big blades, the big chrome platinums not too long ago. God, jeez, they were terrible for me. I know some people like them, but it's how sharp they're supposed to be. They're quite rough. God, I had to skip a shave for 2 days after with the irritation then. Right, very nice. Cold water into it. Okay. I think one thing I might use, which I didn't show you at the start of the video. Oh, yes, you can put it back there, never mind. A little bit of Thayer's astringent, not the witch hazel, this one's got a little bit of alcohol in. It's either a very small amount of alcohol or a different type of alcohol because there's no sting off this like you get off Splash. Give me time to prepare myself for the splash because this stuff, the Razorock Caribbean Holiday splash, is quite strong in terms of alcohol. It certainly wakes you up if you're half asleep. Has it got menthol in? Yeah, menthol. So let's rub this in a little bit more. Good stuff that is. It's not cheap. It's about 13 quid for the bottle, but 355 mils. But especially if you're a bit like me and you've got a bit of oily skin, it doesn't half break down all that oil. Get rid of it. And your skin just feels lovely and clean after. So should be good to go now. So prepare yourself on this. It smells just like the soap. But with a definite alcohol kick in there. Jeez. If you've got overly sensitive skin, maybe give this one a miss. Ooh. Put it on my neck for a scent as well. Actually, there's the menthol. Oh yeah, definitely there's the menthol. Very nice. Once the burn's gone anyway. So, there we are. Looks nice and smooth. Not perfectly smooth on the neck. Ooh, tiny few little red bits there just off that blade. Definitely not going to be a regular blade I use, I don't think. It's, yeah. Quite a few bit of red marks under here with that blade. Don't get those with the platinum, so, a lot of you guys love these. For me, yeah, it's done the job, but, it's not going to be one of my favourites, that's not. I'll stick with the Gillette Platinums or the Gillette Assets, I think. So, recap then, what did we use? Gillette Fatboy. Setting 6 with and against the grain, and then a 4 against. Astra Superior Platinum blade. Brush was the Merkur barber silvertip, 22mm knot. Soap and Splash, Caribbean Holiday, Razorock. Love the soap, really can recommend that. Splash, I like this stuff. If you've got very sensitive skin though, it's quite aggressive, alcohol wise, that one is. Ooh, and Thayer's Witch Hazel astringent as well. So, there we go. All set for the weekend. Might have to have a shave tomorrow though on Sunday, just because, why not? Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.